Welcome. Passed away. Pit and a salute. Coffin. In order to atone for the side, perceive the fruits of this research generation. As well, I went soaring through his personal effects and found most of the particular slip of imparchment bearing a jumble of glyphs. They said but to reveal its hidden words. I could scarce believe my eyes. They described the whereabouts of two ancient tomes, the books of Nalda. Tomes are said to contain secrets of the forbidden spells, and their existence have been hidden from even Dharma's guild. Master Quinto entrusted me with his legacy. The first tome is a Nala reflection. First tome, Book of Nala. Say, but the gods have trembled. My blood has simply mean such power must be safeguarded with. Well, I'm taking it. Well, an absolute disaster. Do not. Home spend his lifelong restoring the knowledge of the Black Mage world. We cannot suffer. At any rate, there is nothing more to be done. Let's return. Dust. I've been knocked by the prey. From this, I've been in front of his tome and his reasons. Now then, we were able to receive description of the such a protection will not be easy to circumvent. It will take a time deep enough. I hope you must track him down. So I shall make some more discreet inquiries in our missing tome. I would like to hold onto the Book of Knowledge for examination. I suggest you continue your training in the dark arts. Let's see. We've come at the most opportune time. This is a task I will have you prove on. In search of the Book of Dal, I have drawn upon all my resources in the traditional sphere. The tome has not the thief has done no effort if we consider then the fact that I was able to open the message. You may be safe to assume that the suspect is a mage, but we interact with. However, the individual came to know the existence of black magic. It seems plain that he's to unlock the tome secret. To what end? It's too early to say, but at the very least, we have a leader. But there is a scarce few who share knowledge of the Black Mage. Your three beastmen friends who rendered up his last breath. It may be a demon. And find out if I have anything. Let's see what brings you this day. The answer to the question is I have been visited by suspicious men. Though beautiful as the captured nature of the age. A while ago, a round man appeared before me. Join me, he said, and together we shall master the dark art. A dubious offer I naturally declined, but no sooner left my mouth he unleashed a barrage of spells at me. Though I could scarce believe it, I would say that the spells he wielded were black magic. I water off his hat and continued the spells of my own. He used swiftly turned them all turn tail. And this habit tried. Which would have excused conditions. There's no mistake, you are a black man. You will lead me to him. Perhaps you're not the one I have to help. It feels like a misunderstanding. I'm not a villain who attacked, nor do I appear to lose it. I see your distinct belief. Well, the truth of my word is easily verified. Let us go to for the first time, in fact, alone should survive some men. For the same money, played at am I the man who attacked you? No, you're not. You bear a scent resemblance to the villain. I'm here as the Conjurer's Guild. The secret council has sent me here for men who have blood magic, the forbidden art destruction. His thrall led me to this area where I chance was attacked or must. In the last, the villain beat the hasty retreat, and now I lost sight of him. In the confession, you are books of knowledge and preserve. I will not let a terrible tomb exist. This woman, Lalel. You know something useful. You appear. Though I'm not sure, you still prove me under your evidence. Be sure worth it. I shall go to Daze and appraise the situation. For now, you must do it. Wow, no. I'm here. Thank you, Senator. This man, who I have never seen before, charged up here, started berating me and million with a pun on. You may have to never call me a fool thrice. I will say it again. You're a fool, but the worst of fool of all was Master. It's because of him that these miscreants are running away. Let me start again. I know about the book of I know the people who took it. They call themselves Defiant, and their sole objective is to master the art of destruction. The man I must have been tasked Defiant and his leader, Walde, his name, and he used to conjure us. The man harbored a deep hunger for power and the power over those he took. In order to satisfy his craving, he began dabbling in the vortex. His doing was made full from jail, who summarily banished him. As he left, he declared that one day he would show the world the true power, but for those he had lost, some of us dared to hope that his words were but wind. But alas, he's returned, and this can only one thing. He is ready to make good on his promise. Are you certain of this? This is water if you're just taking the homes. I'm afraid there's no coincidence that the tome was missing at the same junction as the man reappeared. Even now, as he continues his instructions, his means is black magic, and every day pattern has the code grow into a bigger threat. If we were to move against him, we must do it now. As soon as they were dealing with low mages, there was an entire cult. I really didn't. While you went, I could say and decipher and dispel the book now. It's approved useful. actually distant, and it's called Minnesota, but mankind is nothing like him. Master Buddha himself is trusted and his legacy, and will not misuse his power to cause. But unfortunately, it's a big that looms over. Your connection has proved useful. There may be, if you are in the room, I will thank you for my best. God was an irksome, ignorant, insufferable idiot to think that we must cooperate with him. He not to miss muttering of the stock out. He still prepared for its gathering storm away. And where we as yes, the new spell, ley lines, it's called, it will potentially us, and while you go about mastering it, I will further inquire on the situation. Okay, 3 more left. First, next, forward, and so perhaps, please hurry up and investigate the situation. I thought of food, but just render assistance. So what happened? Grim news. Yes, grim news indeed. As appreciate, decided to find. We search for knowledge, wisdom, insight, knowledge. I told him we would think, consider the ponder and think. I told him we would return and we would ambush him. Yes, second plan, I think. I told him we would meet him in the corner. I shall approach as known, but you lie in wait. Ambush. Hiding. Wait. There's a practice of ley line. The leader of the Defiant. Well, and you are descendant of the First Order. That's nothing. If you had opportunity to pursue it, fascinating tomes in the Goathead Mansion in the cover. Master in the studies. I also started acquiring attention to trust the secrets of his research to those confident. I fully expect you to. And you're wrong, mistaken. You shall reveal nothing to life of you. Amanda said if you refuse to cooperate, I simply don't have time for you. Where are you going? You might have a powerful ally, but as an enemy, you cannot be saved. Find out everything he knows, then kill him. ley lines, guys. Right in the same thing, but no way. You really relate to me what happened there. Wait a minute. These men, were they defiant mages? They got blown up. You fool, you killed every last one of them. How do you intend for us to question them now? I knew this would happen. You black mages are quick to wield your destructive power, but rarely do you consider consequences. We must return to Lila. Do not think that I'll forget about what you've done here. Yeah, you're pretty sus, my friend. Were you not in full control of your power? Did your magic run wild? Whatever the case is, I do know what you're saying. Protect me. You much is protected from the Defiant. I suspect Lala may benefit from the protection from the culture. Yes. Kenan has been silently fuming for quite some time. So it was indeed the Wizard that stole the books, and he has been studying. But did you truly not assume the defiance fight? I somehow doubt that you are fully responsible for. I care not for your doubts. I explicitly told you to not interfere in my investigation. If nothing else, this shows the bloody outcome of a battle between opposing black mages. Fighting destructive power with more destruction? I see such thinking that led to the War of Magni. I'm sure I wouldn't remind you of the outcome. I strongly recommend that you give some thought of just how terrible a force to toy with. I suppose I cannot be blamed for seeing the parallel of the war between forces committing elemental destructive magical power, but the blame is not purely to blame. It is the violent confluence of black magic and white magic that ultimately led to disaster. It is brought to six catastrophe that is only natural that the risk of a reoccurrence. I knew you would never be able to allow something like that. The problem lies with not like that, but with the Defiant. I disinclined to pay heed of our words, but when they counter to those Daza who witnessed the battle firsthand, I find it hard to believe that you would lose control of your powers. It also seems that Waldev is gathering something for the following to better oppose the growing menace. I shall teach you a new spell recently. Remember, black magic is not a thing to be feared. It is a true black magic. I received another letter. Please help me hide in altar. This is always. I doubtless go as well seen. I shall tell us that. Do not dwell in previous outbursts. I know you have Use this opportunity to show the man enough talk. Hurry to Alder Spring. There you go. Save Dozo's life. You have Kaiser tried to warn Dozo. Dozo panicked, tried to flee, but get caught. Dozo somehow knew that Dozo was exiled from the tribe. These mages did. So fine, they surrounded Dozo, offered friendship at first, but rejected. Dozo did. They said that Dozo is not friend, then Dozo enemy. But save Dozo, you didn't. I was told again, you've already cut your wrath with reckless destruction. What did you plan to achieve? How many more lives must you end before you realize? These wounds, they're unlike anything I've ever seen. It looks like they were incinerated from the inside. What does this man say? One time? These men did try to kill Dozo Squad. Explain, who are you? What do they want? Dozo understands now, Squad. Read the book of Dao they did. Learn the mother of Dozo. Learn other secrets. Dozo secrets. With these wounds, perhaps Dozo has explanation. These men did not have the gem of Shatar. Dozo think that is what Gem is proof that is true black magic. Gem brims with magical power, but the gem of Chateau impossible to control. The most powerful black magic is. Whilst control these magic, either within their own bodies ignited, burn alive from inside. Painful way to die it is. So these defiant makes fall victim to their own arrogance. Use dark magic that are far outstrip their ability to control them. The answer you seek, Dozo hopes you'll find, but Dozo cannot stay here. Dozo must leave. With your depth of life, one day Dozo will pay. So these men were slain not by the hand, but their own use of power they couldn't control. But please understand that the fact that you can control your power does not resolve the issue at hand. You should return to explain what has happened here. Please accept my apology for the unharmed. Let's save this life. I'm looking at to struggle with their powers, with defy motion, but they're not. But they have difficulty in their rank. They cannot use the power up. Thus they strive to upon the dark while showing themselves only our beastmen friends. Fortunately, we've prevented him from learning with these avenues and not lost them. Brother must realize that he's running out of options. Though we must lack leads, which is rush. Enochian. There is now a god. Coming under the influence of astral fire, Ashrai will grant Enochian. and set the lower corner of the gauge as indicated in the field. A note can increase the potential of magic attack as well as instructed power spells such as Blizzard 4. Iniquians fade when Astral Fire and Ice expire. So now I got something added to my bar. He speaks with us. Apparently he is holding a large in an hourglass. I'm waiting for a quick second. Thanks for coming so quickly. I have something to ask of you. Sometime a conjurer guild contacted me of various realms as assisted capturing wild ivy. It seems that there has finally paid off. They have just received a missive of the Temple Knights of Ishgard. The Defiant has been sighted at the Holy See. The cult has been trying to garner popular support there. They have been offering what they claim the power to defeat Dravanians. To anyone who will listen, I'm here to you have made something of a name for yourself among the high house of Ishgard. I, however, know next to nothing about their land. Would you let me assist in tracking down this evil? You've made no effort to conceal your disapproval of we Black Knight mages, by the way. Are we understand that you've now come to accept us? That I have. The Tentacles who provided us with intelligence are stationed at the Ark of Noah. With the city of Ishgard, they'll be waiting for us there. I like to believe that he has changed of heart. Men are not worth a change. Simple. One does not live one's whole life hating black mage only to change their mind over the extortion of a single mage. I know not what this man's plotting, but I suggest you keep a close eye on him. You won't get away with this time, Haldai. You must be investigators of Britannia. About time someone needs to simply losing on this blasphemy cult. They were ranting on and on to anyone who would listen, offering the power to defeat Dravanians. We Ishgardians have our own way of fighting. We told them as much quite plainly, but it's made no difference. They continue their... Obviously, such blasphemy could not be allowed to stand. We Temple Knights made our move, but they managed to get away. It hardly mattered at the time, but they were no longer spreading their lies here. But they recently reappeared, and this time the conviction of the Western Highlands. Most convictors would do anything to earn honor or glory through their slain. But they were young and full of spirit, and I fear that some among them may be deceived and seduced by promises of easy power. Gullifus, Russianship, trick. There is no other side of the fight. We should split up and question the soldiers. You're going about to define your world. They spent a while shining about how they should overpower any who joined them, then they left. Apparently, they kept near Swiper River. What's the story of some Makote chap was asking the same thing a few minutes ago. I told him what I told him. Why did I have to ask 3 of them? They all gave me the right answer. I needed. Those crazy men spent years studying the arts of dragons. I don't need any magical help from weird outsiders. I made sure to tell them as much. I don't know what you're talking about. I told them I wasn't interested in your skill and are no match for good spiritus. That's what you got. Oh my god. Oh, that was a crazy fighter. I know what you must thinking. I entreated your help only to run off my own. But you know what happens when you get involved. You saw it happen just now. There is no choice but to fight back with all their strength. And when they do so, they lose control of their powers and they burn. Nobody deserves to die like that, so I went to confront them alone. I'm a fool. The healing magic is no match for the destructive power they wield. You're right. What I expect to achieve, challenge them without any help at all. Had we fought together, it would have turned out differently. You taking down the mages and a flash, and me nullifying their attack with my healing spell. I truly was a fool to assume Black Mage was evil. I should have seen that such power can be harnessed safely, just as it by you. I apologize for lost only lead, and this time it is clearly my fault. Please pass on my past to Lalai. My actions were unfitting to be represented of the Caesar Council. I shall take my leave. I need to reflect on my actions. If nothing else, you have stopped more poor souls from joining that circle. If I can only hope that Zack can see it that way. The fact that the Defiant will travel so far as Ishkat in an attempt to recruit new members speaks volume to how desperate glow. I almost forgot. I was able to decipher the final remaining spell book or not. Though you might not welcome an ice magic after the frigid work, I'm certain you will find this. I doubt that the Defiant can hold much longer. They'll be forced to use everything they have. They cannot risk being drawn into. Should we defeat them, we can finally recover the Book of Dawn. Fire 4. Do He ran up to me all fuss and had told me he found a Defiant base of operation with. It seems that he is headed to the base himself. Although the Defiant forces will be weak, the utterly reckless is a have learned this part. We must work, waste no time in traveling to the Defiant land. Zelda mentioned that it was a burning wall. I shall meet you there. Alright, straight to the fighter. Hey, what's up? You're all defeated. You have nowhere to left to run. Oh boy. Some which was complete all shall congregate in the worship of might. I may not be powerful enough to rule the world alone, but with this voice and ready for all will flock across. Waiting. Colossal. Whatever comes through that portal, you'll never be able to control it. I'm gonna let myself. My will. It's not usual. Do you think that you can defeat me? I'm all to you. Oh yeah, healer. Oh, we got a squad. Right. Ooh, you must lost the reason. I'll show you that. And the health, please assist health. Forgive my labor. I hope I'm not really different. No, you are. I'm just in to destroy them. Yeah. Look at those arms. Beat up at the very station. Oh, what's that? He's playing with forces far beyond his reckoning. What's it to avoid?
Also, it's good to happen. Driving a bit, thought we lost it. I rushed in alone. What would you think take me for? You'd think I would repeat so to remember. He's still alive. I thought he might strike him. Why? You're responsible for the great main death, but I have been tasked with bringing you to justice. I need you alive so that you can atone for your sin. What are you might say? I must be Waterleaf incarnation. And once that is done, I shall return. Thank you, man. That is because the Beastman community is valuable. We can build our relationship with them. By the way. Let's fight together and with a hard fight but enjoyable, satisfying fun. What do you mean? All killed by evil black mages have done. Dozo is Dozo's death is our fate. The man that's of another regret. Though we may be different than the bond we share cannot be broken, I hope we can all meet again. If you're waiting, place under arrest. The way instead by. Thank you for all your help. The thought was among too long. I trusted your care. Be sure you made your views back on Black Mage very clear. On recent battles, show me that Black Mage is not evil. The one to be using it the right way to pursue the right goals. You have shown yourself a noble magic approach. I trust that your knowledge will. That being said, I am a contractor. If I witness fast magic used by the lieutenant, I hesitate to take action. Even if it were you, Lala, I will hunt you down without mercy. Come on, guys. Can we have any fun? You do well not to forget that my orders is considered your black magic forbidden. Alright. If we were more magic like you, I hope this might become the first step towards a world in which the speed and the strength of magic is the battlefield and as the enemy fights allies. How much more even better?